Okay, just a quick update on the two Hooptie tractors I picked up yesterday. I meant to do this video yesterday afterwards, since it actually was done then, but I figured do it now. This is the Craftsman. I was able to get both front tires to actually hold air, which is good. They're not the greatest, but they're holding air. Under the hood, that's all the engine has for a mouse nest. I will be probably removing it tomorrow. Just a little bit busy with a few other things today. There's nothing on this side. There's a bit of junk around the starter. The starter is stuck, so that will have to come off. You can get these starters off without removing the flywheel. It's just a fun job to do. I don't recommend it, but it can be done. The carburetor looks reasonably clean, but I do have a whole different carburetor and intake for this machine if need be. So mouse damage, definitely not as bad as I was originally thinking on this engine. So that's a little bit of thumbs up for this. This engine does turn and it does have compression, so it should run. Okay, the Craftsman LT, as you can see, there is definite mouse activity in here. I have not cleaned any of this. I basically just pulled the top cover off. I need to pull the stator out of this and use it on a different engine. This engine is seized. There's no air filter in here, so I believe the mice have gotten in through there and most likely peed and did all their other business inside the engine, and the engine is stuck. Unfortunately, this thing actually has clean oil, so it was parked, most likely running. So I'm thinking this machine probably had no issues when it was parked, but the mice got into it and probably destroyed it. I'm hoping that starter will still be okay. I can put it on my shelf and use it as a spare. I'm hoping the coil is still okay. The wire looks, it's been patched right here. That's not a big deal. As long as it's not brittle and will snap in half as soon as you move it around, I'll be happy with it. I have not removed the spark plug out of this, so I don't know what the condition of the inside of the engine is. Unfortunately, I no longer have a borescope camera, so I can't really inspect it either without pulling the head. But as of right now, it's stuck. So I've even put a ratchet on the bolt and tried to turn it that way. Nothing. It's more than just belt. So this engine here will be coming out, and I have the other engine from the zero turn that will be going in here, and we'll complete this machine and make it back up and running. I will be pulling the flywheel. It could just be the magnets, but I don't think it is. When it's magnet stuck, most times you can get a little bit of movement out of the flywheel. This one here, you can't get any movement out of the flywheel, so it's done. So for the rest of the machine, the back tires are holding up fairly good. These will get their own video. A little bit something special with these back too. Something that a lot of people say you cannot do, and these tires are not available. So that'll get its own video. The rest of the machine, it's rough, but it would be a halfway decent yard tractor. Or if I can get that snowblower working, put that snowblower on here. That's pretty much going to be the fate of this machine, is getting that snowblower on here and getting it working correctly on this machine. The fronts are good. The backs now are okay. It's just a matter of getting a heart for it and putting it together and making it work. This machine was cheap to buy. It was pretty much just a parts machine anyways. The money was in the other machine and the snowblower, but selling that machine will more than pay for everything I bought. So it will hopefully work out in the end, and it's just a matter of putting the machines running and seeing what else they may or may not need. So that's pretty much it for this. I'll talk to them later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.